Hello, lovelies. Welcome to my fairy tale where threats come true. And today, yes, today, we have a button haul. I kind of went crazy on the buttons, so sit back, relax, and enjoy as we indulge in some beautiful buttons. So I always have to give you the backstory anytime I start these videos. That's why they're so freaking long. I'm sorry, you guys. So the backstory is I was fearful of sewing buttons. I did not start sewing buttons until like 3 years ago. Maybe two and a half years ago. But keep in mind, I've been sewing for this year will be 13 years. You guys, so the fear was real. The fear was real. But once I finally tried it, I was like, oh, it's not that bad. So it totally opened me up to sew things that I never could sew before because I was so fearful of buttons. So ever since then, I've been buying cute buttons. My buttons reflect my style and my personality. My buttons are extremely quirky, colorful, weird, just corny sometimes. Yeah, so I'm excited to share not only a button haul, but my button collection, because I have a collection now. You know, you gotta say that if you got more than 10 things. So yeah, I have a button collection, but we're gonna jump into the haul. So I went to Fine Fabrics once again because I was sleeping on their buttons. I usually get my buttons from Hobby Lobby, but Hobby Lobby has not been running sales. Every time I go there, everything I want is not on sale. So I couldn't really enjoy it, and you can't use the coupons anymore. So it was like, okay, I just got one, I think it was 1 or 2 packs of buttons and left, and I was like, you know what, let me go to Fine Fabrics because I tend not to go through their buttons. It's a bit ratchet. I will say that I did end up throwing away. I'm looking because I think I threw away the packaging. But what they do is they put their buttons in a little bitty baggie and then they put the price on it. And their buttons range, well, the ones I got range from $1.99 up to $3.99 in packs of 6. Some of their buttons are separate. That means they put all their buttons in a box and you just pick however many you want, and they still price it as a 6-pack. She was just counting every 6 buttons and then she would say whatever the price was. It seems that the bigger buttons are when I say big, really big, the bigger buttons are the $3.99 price range. The medium-sized buttons are $2.50, $2.99, and then the small buttons were $1.99. So let's hop in. So I went there to get 2 packs of buttons. One for the sunflower shacket I'm making. If you pay attention to my Instagram, if you don't, you need to go follow. I am at Sally and Sam Style over there on Instagram, and you will see it in my stories. I'm making a sunflower shacket. I started this last spring. No, it was last summer. But life happened. It was kind of late summer, early fall. I remember that. And then I got caught up in all the fall stuff and the winter stuff, and it kind of went to the wayside. So I'm finishing it now so I can wear it in the spring. So yeah, I got these buttons for that. So if you look closely, they're so beautiful. They're shiny. They're huge. They're bigger than the size that was recommended for the actual pattern, but I can make them work. And they're so cute. They're like a caramel complexion. I hope you guys can see that. So pretty. So I got 10 of those. These were one of the separates. So she just charged it as a 6-pack and then added on the 4 more. And I don't know how she did that, but I should have been paying attention more. I spent way too much money. I spent $40 on buttons, you guys. My budget was $10. I don't know what I was thinking, because I was just like, I'm going to spend $10 on these 2 packs of buttons I need. And then I went in there and just indulged. So the next pack of buttons was for this black and white dress that I'm making. If you're familiar with Joann's fabric that has the faces on it, it's like black and white, it's silky. I'll probably put a picture right here so you can see it. It's black and white, so I was trying to get some buttons that stood out. So I found these and I thought they would be perfect. But as I began to look, and I got 10 of those, as I began to look more, I found these. And I was like, oh, these could be perfect too. And then I looked a little bit more and I found these. And I was like, well, these could work too. So I ended up with 3 different buttons for the same dress. And I'm still unsure. If you seen my story on Instagram, I was asking which one I should go with, because I want buttons that pop. I don't want them to blend in, especially because they're so statement, just statement buttons. I don't want them to blend in. I feel like that's a waste. I want them to be seen. The next pair of buttons I fell in love with were these, you guys. So if you can see, they're not flat. They're so pretty. And each one is different. Oh, look at that. So I said I would do these for like something that has like cosmetic buttons, like buttons that aren't with button holes that I have to actually use. I'll probably like use it for something where the buttons are just stationary and they're just there for show. I also found these buttons. They're gray and white and they have a marble effect, if you can see that. So I will be posting videos and pictures for each button so you can see it. I also found these. I kind of fell in love with the marble effect of the buttons. These are blue, a baby blue and white. So cute. I also found, oh my gosh, when I saw these, you guys, I was like, get me out of here. Get me out of here. So these are so pretty. I don't know if you can see the detail, but when I show you the footage that I've already recorded, you'll be able to see the detail of this. Like when I saw these, I was just like, you know what? I want to learn how to make buttons. Like how do you make buttons? If you know the answer, comment below. So those were super dope. Those were big. So of course, like I said, the bigger ones were $3.99 for 6. The smaller ones were $2.50, $2.25, $2.99. They were in the 2s, and then the smaller ones were $1.99. So we have these. These were considered smaller, so they were $1.99. A beautiful red. I mean, I noticed that I tend to make a lot of red things, or things that have red accents, which is why I have so much red thread. I was looking at my thread. I was like, why do I have like 5-6 spools of red thread? But yeah, those are super cute. And I know I'll use them easily because I'm always making something that has red in it at some point. And we got these pink ones. I don't have a lot of pink things, but since spring and summer is coming up, I do tend to gravitate to a lot of like colorful fabrics that have pink in it. So I know these will definitely get some use out of them for sure. And I found, so the blue that I just showed you, the blue and white marble effect, they have a green version. So I was like, yes. If, you know what, I might make a piece where I can use these together, like alternate them. So many ideals, like so many ideals. So I'll admit, I haven't learned how to machine stitch buttons on. That's the one thing I'm kind of fearful of. I've only did the buttonholes on the machine, and then I hand sew the buttons. If you have any experience with that, let me know. We have this little baby blue marble button as well. I'm probably going to use these this week because I have a little flamingo shirt that I have been working on. So let me give a shout out. If any of you know Virginia's daughter, she's been working on unfinished projects for like, it seems like forever at this point, for years. And she inspired me to like actually like do better with my unfinished projects. Like, I'm 34. I'm about to be 35 in May. Like, milestone birthday. I'm getting older, you know. And I was thinking, because she just retired, she was a teacher, I was a teacher, and I was thinking like, you know, she was saying get at it now. I'm thinking like, okay, I'm like 10 years plus into this sewing thing, and I'm only 35. So when I'm 65, if I don't get these like unfinished projects under control, I'm gonna have like 50 unfinished projects. So I decided to like start my own series. So I'm thinking about making a video for it. So I'll shut up right now so I can talk about that in there. But these buttons will be going with an unfinished project that I'm finishing. That was the whole point of mentioning that. So I'm done with the new buttons. I think so. Yeah. And we're going to go into my button collection. So the way I store my buttons is I got this container from Amazon a while ago. Initially, it wasn't for buttons. It was, well, I didn't buy it for buttons. I bought it for thread storage. But once I got the storage that hangs on the wall for thread, I was like, I could use these for buttons. So I'm going to go quickly through some of my favorite buttons. And these are like really quirky. Some of you might think they're like really childish. But I'm like, buttons just add so much like sauce to whatever you have on. Like, I can't just get plain buttons. So I got these buttons, you guys. They're so cute. They're little crowns. And I have like each color of them, so I'm not going to show you all of them. But of course I got it because of my teaching background, and also because I'm a mom. And I was thinking like, if I made something for my son, I could put these buttons on it. Or if I made something for me, more than likely I could put these buttons on it. Got those from Hobby Lobby. Anytime you see buttons like that, more than likely they're from Hobby Lobby. These were from Hobby Lobby as well. The little ice cream scoops. I'm definitely using these for a summer make. I mean, like, how can I not? And the cupcakes. So these are like different colors of cupcakes. Like, so cute, you guys. Let's see, what else do I have? I have these. Let's see if I can get a few to show you. So do any of you remember the blue and white china that you've probably seen at your grandparents' house, or at least in the thrift store? This is what they remind me of. Like, they're all different. And I have a dress that's in that same like print. So when I seen them, I was just like, oh, they're so cute. Let me get them. I also have, I'm trying to think of what I can use these for Valentine's Day. These little heart buttons. I only have 2 of them, and they're huge. So like I said, they'll probably be something that's stationary. And I have these little like primary color buttons that I'm putting on an unfinished project. If you can see, pink and yellow, pink and blue, and the green one. So cute. And these are my favorite. These are flowers with polka dots on them. I almost died when I seen them. And I have them in different colors. So it's about 5 or 6 different colors of them. And these were from Hobby Lobby as well. All of these that I've shown are from Hobby Lobby. We have the sunflowers, of course. You guys know I love sunflowers, so I have like 6 of those. And we have these, you guys. These aren't even, when I looked at them, they were in the button section, but they don't even have backs for buttons. So I don't know how I'm going to attach these on to whatever I'm going to attach them on to. You know what? Let's see. I think, I don't know. I don't know how you attach them on to whatever you're sewing, but I'm figuring out a way. Because they came in different colors. I'm like, even if I gotta super glue these things to a shirt, I will. All right, and I'll show you a few of the buttons I already had from Fine Fabrics. I do like their buttons because they're so unique. Like this one, if you see it, it's very different and it's reversible. Like, so dope, right? You see the detail in that? It almost looks like sticks or something. Yeah, so cute. All right, and last one from Fine Fabrics would be this one. They're good for having buttons like this, like the gold and cream. Vintage, very vintage style. So I like those. Okay, I lied, you guys. Those aren't the last ones. And we have these little cute flowers. Uh-oh, let's get it together. All right, so I think, oh, okay, I lied. This is the last one, you guys. So, of course, I'm going to end my button haul and button collection with this one. This is special to me because it's my B button. It only was sold as one, so I guess I'm going to have to go back and get one more or buy 3 packs of one. I don't know why they do that, Hobby Lobby, but this is so dope. I thought I could put it like as a statement button on a blazer or something that has like something up here so you can see it. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, you guys. You leaving me out here, you guys. I noticed y'all aren't saying anything. Like, I need you to talk to me. Say something to me. Comment, you know, tell me about your buttons. Like, do you have buttons? Are you into buttons? Like, where are the best places to get buttons? Or are you just like F buttons? Or are you a plain Jane when it comes to your buttons? I want to know. So, like, comment, subscribe. Also, let me know what ideals you have for videos. I'm trying to think of different videos you guys may like, but it helps to know from your mouth. So just let me know what you're interested in. I have a lot of vintage clothing, so I've been thinking about doing like a vintage collection video. If you're into that, I can show my mates from last year. I was thinking about that if it's not too late. I know it's February. But I'll definitely be doing like a February mates because I'm working on a lot of like Black History Month and Valentine's Day stuff. So I shall see you soon. Peace.